Hello and welcome to my unboxing of Runaljod The Sound of the Runes. Now I've got the early bird Kickstarter Helheim edition, so it has another expansion. But the main issue with this game is it has a lot of bad comments on Kickstarter itself. Um, so it would should be components not good, not good quality. There should be some missing components, and the minis aren't the quality that is expected from a game that implements minis in its game. Um, so we're gonna watch together what's all wrong with this game. I just want to point out, so this is the creator's first Kickstarter, I guess. It's Tempo Games. And my main issue at the moment, two main issues at the moment, is in the comment section they only reply to Spanish comments or they comment back in Spanish. So for the English backers or backers in general, we have no clue what they're talking about unless we use Google Translate. That's not very supportive toward our backers. Us backers, and in the updates they don't even show an unboxing as it should be. They just show some pics of the minis and they say the boxes are on their way, and that's that. But today I've got my my copy of Runaljod and we're gonna check it out together, what's wrong with this or if it's any good anyway. So when we open it, that down here, so we see two booklets. So because it was said there was a lot of stuff missing, I'm gonna check everything out. So this video will be longer as usual. If you want to hang out and check the ends, that's great. If you don't, yeah, I understand. But so this is, I guess, these are the components, but I guess these are the components of some kind of Kickstarter expansion, I guess. So so on my computer I have the campaign open, so I'm just gonna check it out if this is some Kickstarter stuff. Helheim pledge, new hero, blah blah blah, add-ons. So we have got the miniature clan leader, and this is what we get. I think it's meant to be this way, because if it should be, because if it would be a figure mended together, it would be they wouldn't use this bag, I guess. So I've got two pledges, so I've got this 2 times. So we have to glue it together, and I have one broken piece here, which isn't great. So that's that. Yeah, I'm gonna check this out later. I've got this booklet, this should be the core game then. I'm not gonna check out the cards because that would be a lot of work. I'm gonna check that out later, but I'm gonna check out like the runes, the miniatures, and the map, because apparently there would be a map tile missing too. So I'm gonna put this aside somewhere where I can check it out very quickly. I've got some plastic bags for some reason. We have got an ice wolf, the ice wolf, I guess. So we have to put it together as well. I don't know why. There is no insert in the box, as you can see. And that's just bad. I think, okay, it's printed out on the base, you can see it clearly. So you have to put this here, and then the wolfie here, and then glue it all together, I guess. And this should be our ice wolf. But right off the bat, oh my god. So I'm gonna put this aside. As you can see, perhaps Here on the belly below, there's a huge gap, goes all around the miniature. Look at the back, at the tail. So I guess we'll have to use a lot of plastic putty and such to even be able to paint this figurine properly, because if you get minis like this, like Viking minis and monsters and mythology stuff, you want to get them as good as you can get, but with this you're starting below zero. So cards, more cards, so not in a plastic, these are loose, I don't know why these are in plastic and these are loose, and we have got, I think, third size cards. So cards, we have got cubes, it should be 60 of each, I'm gonna count them. If I've got like 50 or something, I don't care that much about them. Then we've got the runes, so the runes are a major part of the gameplay. It was said that the runes won't stand on their side, but that's a huge gameplay feature. So I already see here the extra rune in the smaller booklet. So I'm just gonna test it out. So I've got a dice tray here, I've got some runes. If I throw them, none of them lands on their side. If I'm not mistaken, you should use the ones landing on the side as some kind of resource. But if you don't have resources, I think you can play the game. I think. I don't know. Last try. Nothing. So to land on their side, I'm just gonna do, see, just one of the rune, just 2 centimeters above. It does not land on this side. So that's not mini related, not gameplay component related. That's gameplay related, and let's be honest, that's just bad. Bad and sad. Then we've got some regular dice. I guess these should be in order. So I'm just taking it out. Damage tokens. I don't even find some reference to the dice or how many I should have. So I hope it should be fine. So yeah, dice. Excuse me for the duration. So, dice, runes. And now the map tiles. I've read some back. It cannot fit the dice, it cannot fit the runes, so I don't know why they've put this in. Then there should be a problem with the boards. So I'm now gonna take the booklet next to me and I'm gonna check it out. So this is the altar tile, it's correct, there should be one, there is one. Then 10 double-sided tiles. 10 double-sided, so yeah. I guess 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, okay. 5 hero boards, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is correct. I guess these are also double-sided boards, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, what? Perhaps it was on the... So if we just... I'm gonna just take one. This is double-sided, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that it will be correct. So it should be 10. I'm counting like 12 or something. It doesn't even stand in the booklet. It doesn't stand in the booklet. Later, perhaps. No, it seems to check out. I'm gonna... So here there are no tiles. This is the special rune I was talking about. No. Nope. So we should be in the clear because if it says 10 double-sided terrain tiles, yes. So we've got more, but this is like a huge one. This is double printed, I guess. Yes. So we have enough of the tiles, I guess. I'm gonna put everything back. This is a big tile. Then some kind of tokens. It was also said in one of the last updates, and there are some tokens, not the right one. So when I'm gonna print everything out, I'm gonna check it more closely, some better way. But maybe I can find it pretty quickly on the update section of the campaign. Blah blah blah. First wave on the way. We've noticed that there was a layout error in the game, and one of the token sheets includes 2 damage tokens where the time token should have been. But you will also find a set of 4 circular stickers with the right tokens. Haven't found it, so yeah, that's that. For you to play them. Not all of the shipment of the first wave include the stickers. The shipping company had already blah 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 blah. Don't worry, we'll get in touch with all of you in the following day to confirm your info and send you your set of replacement stickers. In any case, here is a link to the file, blah blah blah. Okay, that's that. So cardboard tokens, I think I'm not gonna say it is, but I think it's okay. But as you can see, mighty insert, none. Then the most problematic issue, I guess, the minis. So except this mini, which is glued together with someone with disadvantages of eyesight, these clan leaders we have to put together. Now some of us miniature painters and hobbyists, we make our own inserts. We are used to gluing stuff together, rebasing models and such. I'm not a rebaser, just to be clear. We also have the glue to put some stuff together, but I can imagine there are people who just want to pick up the game and play it and not file some stuff with some plastic putty and put them all together. So this is the first box. I'm gonna try and get some more light. So we have got our miniature. Agreed, the miniature isn't that bad concerning detail. The base, however, is lacking in inspiration. There are huge gaps between the glue lines, and this is not a way to store minis, let's be honest. This is like, why did you do this? We also see, oh yes, as I said, so it should be based here, glued on here. Not the worst kind of stuff that happens. I'm gonna check the other ones out as well. So this is, I think, a hero. So you can't even see what these figures are meant to be because They aren't even stored properly. Should really invest into a new camera. It doesn't focus. Focus! No, it doesn't focus. Perhaps I can do something. No, I'm not gonna try some new stuff, but this is one of the minis. So I'm just gonna put them all in my hand. So this guy is the same as this guy, so I don't know why it's over there. I'm not gonna put the minis back into the box because they're way too fragile. It's very hard plastic, so it's not wibbly, and it won't be easy to paint these because the plastic is just too hard. So some Bowman and stuff, okay. Just this one got loose from its base, which is not a huge issue, but my eye falls on it right now. So I have an issue with this stuff. So you can't see it perhaps, but here on the base, there's some kind of clip-on, so you have to file it down, respray it, put some putty on it, respray it again, paint it, varnish it. So there's a lot of work just for the base. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's like it has been clicked from the sprue and hasn't had any refinement. Like these, I can feel it on the shape. There has been some clearance here, but you still can feel and the base that has come loose here. This is like major sprue over, sprue left, whatever. It isn't good. It isn't great. Oh yeah, let us not forget the protective part. So that was box 1. And now second box. I don't know why there's a red sticker on it. Maybe that's the Kickstarter stuff. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't care much, to be honest. Oh, the wolf is on the loose. So I don't know what kind of glue these guys worked with, but I think some of them used just plainly spit. Again, look at the base. It is horrific. So these are some wolves. Oh my god, look at this base. Even with blurry sight, you have to see this. My god. The mini itself, okay. If I would give it a score, it would be like 5, 6, perhaps. Better than Castle Ravenloft, worse than a Command series. Then we've got 2 Alpha Wolves. They're just the same, but a little bit bigger, because you can see the same mishappening here. So I'm just gonna show it. So this here doesn't belong. We've got, I guess this is the mini from the smaller booklet, some kind of altar stuff. Details are good enough. I'm not gonna say super great, but good enough. This is like the worm thing that comes in 3 parts. I don't know why they didn't base this one. Maybe it's for the best. Then we have got some enemies, I guess, some boss enemies. I don't know. No, it's not meant to be. My god, I'm just pulling some sprue off the guy's head. I'm gonna be honest, if the quality of the minis isn't that great, look at his base. It's terrible, to be honest. And I saw this in the beginning. You can't see it on camera yet, but this one is missing a hand. So it hasn't been put together well as much, because if you can't see it probably, but the connection with the arm and the elbow isn't great. This is a minor problem for somebody who has some super glue and has some plastic putty. But as I said, I can imagine some people not being happy about it and just want their minis intact, glued right on with decent bases. I have paid the core game just was 89 euros, which is like, if you would calculate it, like 100 bucks. I've also pledged Bloodborne from Command, which was an early bird. I think it was 90 bucks without shipping. And I know my content will be better. It will be bigger, it will be more than this. So if you want to resell this game, it will be very difficult, because it isn't even worth the cost you made purchasing this. That's bad. That's a really sad thing to say. It has no insert. It has broken minis. You have to put some minis together yourself. The gameplay is probably not that great with our super mega runes. That's just sad. Now, I don't usually do this, but I'm also gonna show you the expansion, the Underworld expansion, which came with the Helheim pledge. And why am I doing this? Like, I've also unboxed Dark Rituals, Malleus Maleficarum, and I also have the expansion, an expansion, the Cursed Fjord expansion, and I haven't opened that one because I know it will keep its value, and if it's in shrink, if it's sealed, it really holds its value more. So, but with this game, which what I've seen, it's not gonna hold its value. So I'm just gonna open the expansion. I'm just gonna try and make the best of it. If we open the box of the expansion, it's very light. It's like nothing in there. And look, there's actually nothing in there. It's just a huge ball of paper. I'm just gonna throw that away, because I don't need paper. I have paper. We have some cards, extra cards, small ones, bigger ones. We have got like 5 runes, and will they fix the gameplay? No. But I already had a small suspicion. And look, we have just another pouch, another bag. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all those bags. It's disappointing. It's very disappointing. I could fit the 2 boxes together easily. Don't know why I have done that, or why this isn't just a smaller box. Minis here, and again, magic bag. Don't know why, but hey, we've got it. Then I'm gonna check out the contents. So, one rules and campaign book. I haven't seen the campaigns though. Oh, they're like, oh, it's like in Spanish and English. Thank the Lord. Campaign 3, main scenarios. Yeah, I'm just gonna check that out. Yeah. So 3 double-sided terrain tiles. This is 1, 2. I have no third one. Oh yeah, it's a smaller one. So that should be in order. We have 1 hero board. Okay, that's that. And then we should have 10 miniatures. So let's check those ones out. I'm just gonna put this aside again. So we have got like a giant angel. It looks decent enough, but if like this one here, if you check out the wings, so on one side there is nothing, and on the other side we have some leftover sprue. So we have to clean this up as well. On the head also some leftover sprue. You have to file it down, perhaps some plastic putty afterwards, but we have the same shady bases here. But every mini is still glued on, so I guess they opened a new pot of glue and just put it down as such. So yeah, sure, just fine. Hard plastic though, not easy to... Oh, and we have major issue, some guy dangling on to his ankles. Now this is not an easy fix. This is definitely not an easy fix. So I'm gonna ask the creator to send me one of those kind of minis back. So, oh yeah, it broke completely off. Whatever. Oh, and here another one is starting to break down too. Yeah. So that's sad. As I said, I've got two Helheim pledges. One of them is for a mate of mine because we wanted to minimize the shipping costs, but I think they could use the money to make some more insert costs. I'm just gonna put them back together. I have some display boxes backed also on Kickstarter, and I'm just gonna put those minis in there because it's necessary. So this is one of my longest unboxing videos I ever made, but I hope you now know what's inside of the boxes of Runaljod The Sound of the Runes and the Underworld expansion. As you can see, there is a lot of work to be done by the creator, and if they would make another game, I'm just gonna put some content here. If they were gonna make another game, they should earn the confidence of the backers. What do I mean with that? There is no insert. Okay, with some foam board or some 3D printing, you can get an insert or not. It all depends on you. But they should make an insert for the minis, look at the materials, proper plastic, and make the gameplay acceptable, because these things, they don't stand on their side. And if you look at the campaign and at the rulebook, it clearly states that if you would throw a rune on its side, you have some kind of resource. And if you don't have any resource, I guess you can play the game. And that's just broken gameplay. And that's bad. That's really bad. So I really hope the creator remakes these things and sends them to regular post. They should fit in an envelope. It shouldn't cost a lot. They should arrive pretty soon. But these are just not acceptable, especially when your gameplay depends on it. Broken minis, oh, agreed, you can just resend some minis and we can glue some stuff together, but the bases are really like abominable. I don't know why you chose those kind of bases. You should have checked your components better. You should have checked the unboxing better. You should have, there should be at least some kind of quality control. And I think they didn't do that. I think they just said, here are the components, put them in the box, either way, apparently, and send them. I don't know why you should do that. Agreed, it's your first game, and you should learn from this. And agreed, you are within the it was stated that it would arrive in November this year. It's now December this year. It's great, yeah. But I would rather wait another year and have decent components and decent gameplay and decent inserts than to have this game now, which is unplayable for me. Like, I have to paint the minis? No, I have to put them together. I have to wait for new miniatures to arrive. This gameplay is broken. Have you tested these? I think you haven't tested the game. Why? These are all concerns of one backer who backed a lot of Kickstarters the last few years, and I really know what I'm talking about now. Listen to us and reply in English, not only in Spanish. I don't know why you do that. So, thank you for watching my unboxing, and I hope if I get my substitutes, if these rune problem get fixed one way or another, I'm gonna make a video stating the creator has accepted their mistakes and really did something about them. But if it's not, it's just gonna stay like this. I know I'm not the biggest influencer. I know most people don't even watch my videos. I know most people don't know what I'm talking about. But this is not acceptable. It costs me with shipping 140 euros. That's in dollars like 160, something like. So $160 for a broken game with broken components. That's just sad. Okay, thank you for watching and see you next time.